Welcome to Kiki's Corner. Today we're playing a game called Death Mark. It's like a horror visual novel game I haven't played before, and I wanted to play with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, want to hit up that karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. Hmm, I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yagamuchi? Yamaguchi. Sorry. Why I say Yagamuchi? Yamaguchi. Mm. She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. One of those student librarians said she was researching something there. But then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of those students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did, the only thing left was her arm. It had her really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm. A scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Mickey's leg too. Huh? Mickey? Wait, that's the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. Oh, there's a guy with the scar right there. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Da, da, da. Thunder rumbles in the distance. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. Ugh, my head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Sorry if I keep butchering these names, okay? Saya Kujo. Kujo? Saya Kujo. Spirit hunter, healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess that means this must be Kujo's mansion. Then, Kujo? It just doesn't sound right to me. Kujo. Kujo Mansion, Saya Kujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Oh, it's that weird scar. It's a strange scar. When did I get that? When did that? I'm sorry. I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. My fist pound on the door. No reply. Oh, a light came on. A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock secondhand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they're soundproof this place. They've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk towards it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Let's ignore them, talk to them, approach them. Let's talk to them first. Hello? I called out, but the person remained silent. Let's approach them. Gulping, I hesitantly made my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse? Great, I creeped myself out. I started to sweat. What should I do? Back away or touch her? You think it's a corpse? To see if it's a corpse or not, let's touch it. It might not be the best decision though. With a shaking hand, I slowly reach out and I touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. I press down on her arm and she makes a strange sound I heard earlier. Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll. A doll's joints creaked when they moved. That's what made that noise. What a relief, if disappointing. Wait, but if the joints creaked when it moved, that means she moved earlier or something moved her earlier. Which one is it? I didn't see nobody else down here but me. I carefully began climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet this was making the sound. Approach it, ignore it, wait. Let's ignore it, because it's just a clock. I reached the second floor, ignoring the clock, and headed towards the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knocked. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange, I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I notice it, this metallic tang. Oh, what was that? Lightning flashed and I catch a glimpse of something. The startling, grotesque object stretched out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. Stare at it or look away. Let's stare at it because I didn't see it. Oh, it's a body. Now I see it. It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Flowers is coming out of her body. Blooming flowers are everywhere. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. I wrench my gaze away, horrified, but the hellish image is burnt into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. I'll rise up. I'm going to throw up. Is that a ghost in the corner? Did you see that? Oh, did you hear that? And the body's gone. In the next instant, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I really much prefer it if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the blood stain crush any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. The clock has stopped chiming too. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. And now the doll's eyes are open too. Her eyes was closed when the lights was off. I remember seeing that. Okay. A large doll sits on the couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that. Welcome to Kujo Mansion. And she's blinking, so she's moving. The doll moved. It spoke. I kind of figured that. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all of these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folded her hands together so she can move too. Of course she can move, sir. I mean, did you see her blinking? I am sorry for the not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see my master Sayakujo was unable to escape from the mark then. Sayakujo, does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? Yeah, that one, sir. She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Saya Kujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master, but I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I have been expecting. It's I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why? Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see, then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Okay, the protected in his last name. Should I go with the standard last name? Yashiki. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the standard name that they have. Kazuo. So Yashiki Kazuo. Okay. That's my name. Is Kazuo Yashiki okay? Yes. And I can pick what I look like. Glasses and the beard look nice on him. I like both. Yes. This far into the story, just not picking what I look like. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. Understood, Lord Yashiki. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutable truth. The corpse sweet stench comes back to me. Didn't seem like the work of humans. I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? That can't be. That means that Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Yashiki, you would die this very dawn. Death mark. Okay. That's one hell of an opening. My memory skipped forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. Well, man, so let's get started. The next thing I know, I'm lying in the guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that, I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I tried saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a dog gets bored waiting like humans do. Good morning, Lord Yashiki. Are you feeling better now? Yes, sort of. I feel terrible. I mean, I got a good night's sleep, so I feel it's better if I ever been. That's good to hear. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask you a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. With that, you would like, hold on, sorry. With that, you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really all right with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Live or die. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? I guess I only got one right answer. Fight. I'm gonna fight for my life. Safe is the safe answer. Survived. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Yashiki. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who comes here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious powers, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon, Lord Yashiki. I do apologize, but could you go and greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I'm unable to walk. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I expect to see out this late at night. A high schooler and a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came to see Professor Cujo. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm her disciple, a relative. I'm a relative. Oh, so you're her older brother. Your eyes do look kind of similar. She seems to know Saya Cujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling that she's a huge occult fan. I'm Mo Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about the article she wrote in Ops Art Monthly. She pulls out an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says that the scar is a soul inhabiting disease that erases the memory. Inquire at Cujo Mansion. This is this the same scar, right? Mo lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there on her right thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That never happened to me before. Do you think the scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. But Sukasa? Weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Mo shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed, it's almost like it's alive. They both admiring her when... Welcome to Cujo's mansion. What? It spoke. With that, the two new visitors join our number. They entered this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Mo and Sukasa about the mark once they regained their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believe Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Mo admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face. I hope I'm saying his name right, Jarkin. So it must be happening to him too. Hey Mo, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be getting worse than theirs. So they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost that resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Sayakujo was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Yashiki. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Chapter 1, Hanahiko. Oh, did you hear about that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine, but if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated, passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mixed in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Mo, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Why were you at H Elementary? My big dream is to write about the occult, so I love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko. Well, sitting there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. What should I ask next? Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. What should I ask next? When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was settling on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo was worried about. I think I had a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost. But there's no denying she has the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he remembers something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top ranked elementary in a city. What should I ask next? When was that? Maybe around sunset. I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. What should I ask him next? Did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared. For their sake as well as yours. They're all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it would also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where were you investigating? Since a high school is able to break in, that means it's probably abandoned or lacks security. Far as T Elementary, he says one of the most is the top school in H City, so this might be a little bit harder to break into. Let's go. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'll arrest you on the spot if you try to sneak into a regular school. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job. I have no excuses if I got caught. Want to get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grinned at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going to... Hey, not you too, seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I died to be because you messed up something. I do not like this kid. He's too much of a smart at it. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly with dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group would increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you do not waste time dwelling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effect of the mark. Only engage when absolute necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. Selecting a partner. Okay. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'll be a good idea to take notes on what Mary told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. Rumors of Hanahiko other. Okay, hold on. Back. Hanahiko. Scary rumors in H City says those who bear the mark will die. A strange scar appears on your body suddenly. It caused by curses or unexpected contact with ghosts, and it says it heralds your upcoming death. I soon find that I have the same scar on my arm. That's not all. I blanked out for some reason after I noticed the scar. The next I know is I'm in front of a strange building called Kujo's Mansion. There I find the corpse of a victim of the mark, one Saya Kujo, as well as a talking dog. 2 more mark bearers are added to our numbers, and we decide to uncover the cause of the mark. To do that, we'll investigate a ghost story. A rumor... Okay, I read that. No. This is a different part. Ghost story whispered throughout Ace's school says that when you look into a specific mirror, a strange child appears. The rumors say you must never answer yes to Hanahiko's question, and for some reason he hates adults. To find out the rumors are true, we head to the abandoned school where Mo received her mark. Okay. I'm gonna save here because I've been recording for almost an hour now. And when we start back, we're gonna finish out chapter 1 of Hanahiko.